So, don't be the slowest one. Don't be the slowest one in the pack. Yeah, always be moving faster. I am certain, absolutely certain, that I've made this video before. But it's even more prevalent nowadays because of the minimum wage. The minimum wage. Fucking hell. It's 2023 now. We're only 4 months in to 2023. Well, 2014. 2023, 2013, I was at a different employer. And at that employer, sometime prior to 2013, I shared this with a guy I worked with, and like I say, and this guy was he was wholly accepting of this, of my hypothesis and my raison d'etre. I don't know if it's raison d'etre is quite right. Anyway, yeah. Make sure you move faster than the slowest person going. Make sure you're putting in more effort than the slowest person there. Yeah. And I'm telling this to this lad, and I said to him, I said, look, I need to make sure that I'm moving quicker than you are. And he was like, yeah, fair enough. Because I want to differentiate myself. If there's any sort of, who should we get rid of, who should we keep? Oh, we'll keep Daniel because he moves a bit quicker than the other lad. Thing was, though, yeah, I'm talking to this lad here, and he's like, he was set on a little bit before me. And then subsequently, they set another 3 people on. And each subsequent appointment had less gumption, less chutzpah, less lead in the pencil. Whatever, whatever comparison you want to make. They put in less effort than the one, In fact, they made 4 more appointments. One of them, though, he were on a par with me, and lad I was talking to, but the other 3 were like, fucking hell. Me and the other lad we could come off the gas. We could come off the gas and still be in front of these people by some margin. And unfortunately, that's where industry is now. Yeah. I don't get paid to do that. Fact of the matter is, nobody's getting paid to do out nowadays because we're all on minimum wage. I know it's a rickety old stick that I keep beating people over the head with. But it's true. It's true. It's an absolute example of communism. The latest group of people to be all upset about is junior doctors. They're only on £14 an hour. Or is it that they want to be on £14 an hour? Well, I could supply you with a list as long as your arm of people I personally know who would fucking love to be on £14 an hour. They'd absolutely... Oh, they'd love that shit. Oh, but Daniel... No. Listen. Somebody else made a comment on YouTube, and it was absolutely right. And it was a geezer who'd served in the United States military. He'd served in the United States military Special Forces unit. And his own work, he was like, look, I chose to go into the military and do what I did. And for sure, he says, I'm operating at a higher... these weren't probably his exact words, but he was saying he's operating at a higher level, and he's doing all manner of stuff that, that most people looked and go, fucking hell, look at that. We said, and that's lovely. But he said, I'm not doing any more than anybody else within society, in as much as you look at the high flyers, the movers and shakers, and you compare them to the municipal employee emptying bins there. And you think, they're only a bin emptier. What does it matter? Well, just let that bin emptier not do the job for a month and see where your society ends up. Real quick. Really quickly. Place will be a shit tip. An absolute hovel. So, he put that forward and he went, yeah, that's a legitimate point of view. That everybody plays the part. So it has to come down to what you're producing. Are you producing a product? Are you producing a supplying a service, producing a service, whatever, And what's that perceived to be worth? Professional footballers, they're on levels of money that I would, well, like I've said in the past, they get paid amounts of money that I absolutely, it shakes me to my core. Absolutely. Gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking about what I would happily do for that amount of money. What absolute unspeakable acts of horror I would I carry them out without thinking. If I were on like hundreds of thousands of pounds a week. Every week. A couple of grand. Oh Daniel, yeah, we want you to go here and do this to these people. How much money are you going to pay me? This amount. Oh, okay then, yeah. Yes, happily. Is there anything else you'd like me to do while I'm there? Yeah. But like I say, we're all being whittled down to minimum wage. So suddenly people don't want to bother their out. Why should I keep doing what I'm doing when this person here, who I perceive to be less than me? That's right. That's yeah. I perceive to be less than me. They're getting the same money as me. So why should I carry on doing what I'm doing for the money, for the same money as that person? Brilliant.